Hey guys, welcome back. The video that you're about to watch is, it was supposed to be a day in the life, but it's now become my morning routine because it ended up being almost 45 minutes by the time I got to mid-afternoon. So I need to make these videos quicker, and I always say that and I never do, and I'm sorry. If you do power through and watch the whole thing, thank you. But this is really just my morning routine with the boys, school drop off, and it also has some pretty good tips and tricks for saving time if you have a lot of kids to get out of the house, or even if you're working, you go to work. To those who like it, thanks for sticking around. Be sure to thumbs up because I think that does something for me on YouTube. And make sure to subscribe as well so that you can catch the next videos, which I have a lot coming. I have a what's in my diaper bag. I'm going to do a school clothes haul for the boys. I have a lot on my mind that I want to make. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. Other than making shorter videos, I'm sorry, I do like to talk a lot, I know that. But I am going to let you guys proceed into the morning routine video. Thank you for coming and watching the video. Comment below and make sure if you want to stick around and see more, you subscribe. And otherwise, I will catch you later. Bye, guys.
Morning, guys. I'm going to try to do a day in the life today. It's about 7:19 in the morning and the two older boys are up. So I am going to go and try to get them up. I haven't even been to the bathroom yet to look at my face, so I hope it's not too terrible, but I'm going to go get the older two up. Colton is still asleep in bed over there, and we'll see how today goes. So let's see if I can do this. Bye. Good morning, guys. So it's a Monday morning, and the two older boys have preschool today. So I'm going to get them up and feed them some cereal, and then drop them off at school. And then I get to hang out with Colton all day. Can't start my day without my pet. I'm so addicted to these. And I like to put them in the freezer for about 20 minutes just to make them almost like a slushy. They're not really that cold, but it's almost like a slushy. So set my timer for 20 minutes. Alright, let's go. Look at the little guys. Oh Lord. When I share this, that's not good. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Where's your shirt?
I lost it.
Right there? Okay. Well, it looks like I have some work to do here. To get these guys dressed and ready for school. You want to say hi? Say good morning. So I'm going to get started on that, and I'll see you in a minute. Good morning, boo-boo. You ready to go outside and go potty? Yeah? Let's go outside and go potty. You don't have to go outside just yet. I'm just letting Boo Boo out to go potty. See?
I want to go to playground.
You want to go to school today?
Playground is wet.
Yeah, it's a little wet, but the sun will come out soon and it'll be okay.
Our sun is going down.
I think you'll be able to play outside today.
It's going down.
Do you want to go get your cereal?
Mm.
Want to go get your chocolate milk, B? Come on, let's go get...
I'm a gummy.
Yeah, let's go get your gummies. Come on, guys. Let's let Boo Boo do his business.
Where did we going?
I usually... Bless Bless you. Bless you. I usually make their chocolate milk the night before just to make things easier on me. Alright, who gets the red one? And you get the dump truck one. Oh, you want your vitamins. Okay. And then I also make their snacks. They have to make their snacks for school. And so they have chocolate milk, which is just organic whole milk and Ovaltine powder. And they drink Ovaltine because for about a year, they weren't really eating at all. They were in the toddler, no eat phase. And so their physician said, you can try Ovaltine or Carnation Instant Breakfast. And so I decided to get them some Ovaltine. And then they also take a multivitamin. Hi! You trying to open it?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me help you. You're not supposed to be able to.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay. Alright. I don't ever let them get their own gummies out, so this is a treat. You just get one. Good job.
Two.
No, you get one. Did you get one? Let me see. It's not one. Okay. Okay, Mac. Good job. Okay, eat it. They've never gotten their own gummies before, so I bet they think that's fun. Alright, so now we start the breakfast struggle. I also leave out their cereal bowls so that they can have, usually Mav eats Frosted Flakes, and I try to offer him cereal, but he usually doesn't eat any. And that's like the name brand Kroger Frosted Flakes. He doesn't mind that. But then, this is the Holy Grail of toddler living. They seriously live off these food pouches. They like the yogurt ones, and then they like fruit ones, and seriously, they live off these. I just bought like, probably there's 30 in here, and that will last them a week for 2. And I would say Colton maybe has 5 in a week, maybe, not even that. But so yeah, B usually has a pouch, and then Mav will sometimes have a pouch and cereal. But this is the baby's little food area. Organic oatmeal cereal, and then he has his own little pouches up here. I like to give him like the Gerber organic pouches, and then with some have veg in them, like carrots, so that's good. And then I also buy a few of the glass ones you can see back there, like sweet potatoes, tomatoes, peaches, all the veg. I just buy the veg from Beech Nut, I think. Some of it's Beech Nut and some of it is Gerber. It's whatever is on sale. And I get like all of his peas, green beans, all of this veg in those little glasses. And then what I do is I make oatmeal in the morning, just a bowl of oatmeal, and then I'll squeeze like half a pouch in there or half of a jar to make Colton's breakfast. And then for lunch he usually he really likes yogurt. Actually all 3 of the boys really like this yogurt that I buy. I just rearranged the fridge. Where did I put it? I think it's back here. It's just called Yo Baby. It's by Stonyfield organic yogurt. Oh my gosh, where did I put my yogurt? I just bought some over the weekend. Oh, yeah, there it is. The cheese gets in here and he rearranges it sometimes. But see, it's just the Stonyfield organic Yo Baby pear and peach yogurt. So he'll have one of these for lunch. And then dinner is usually a veg. And that's it for him.
Sorry, Mama.
It's okay. The boys are getting ready to do their favorite thing. They both ride on their trucks all over the house.
Hi, Mommy.
And we're coming on time. It's 7:42. I have to leave the house in about 1 hour exactly. I leave at like 8:35 or 8:40. So we have some extra time this morning, so I'm just letting them run around and play. Sometimes Maverick wants to watch TV instead of running around the house. And I try not to do that very often, but I do let them watch TV occasionally. Oh, let me go get Blue. Alright, so let me see if I can get started. I'm going to see if I can get started, get these guys started on breakfast. And now I realize they're in my bedroom and are probably waking up the baby. So I'm going to go put a stop to that and we'll be back. Bye. Guys, that's pretty much it for my, there we go. That's pretty much it for when I have time and I try to get ready before I take the kids to school. You know, I don't want to be the mom that drops the kids off, and I actually have to drop my kids off and walk them inside to their classrooms. So I don't want to look like, see, I've just got a pair of white jeans on. I just got a pair of white jeans on and a nice pink breastfeeding top. I love this top. I got it on Amazon. Love it. Anyways, I don't want to be that mom or dad sometimes that just shows up in, you know, just leggings are fine. I wear sweats a lot. So it just, I don't know, it just depends. So if I have time, I will, I'll do a quick like, you know, straighten my hair, brush my teeth, change my clothes, stuff like that. So, I did have extra time today, so that's my shower curtain, by the way. So I just showed you guys what I do. I don't wear makeup, so you won't see that. I never really learned how to do it. I never wore it as like a teenager or anything like that, so to be honest, I don't know how to wear makeup, and so that's why you'll never see me wear any. The only thing I do is black eyeliner, and it just like, it wakes me up because I don't want to be a tired looking mom. So I do wear black eyeliner, but other than that, I don't wear makeup. I've tried to wear it and it looks fine on me, but then I forget how to do it, and so it just doesn't look right. So, and it just makes the mornings so much quicker. You throw your eyeliner on, you know, you straighten out your hair, even if you don't do that, that's fine. Throw some clothes on, brush your teeth, you're ready to go, at least to school. And then if you have to go somewhere like a doctor's appointment or something, then you can come home and like get better ready, I call it. But I think that, you know, jeans and a t-shirt, and I brushed my teeth, and, you know, I did all that other stuff, sprayed some Japanese, that was Japanese cherry blossom. I love that from Bath & Body Works. That and Magic in the Air are my two favorite fragrances from them. So now I have to get the little sleeping prince up out of bed. I have to wake him up, get him out of bed, and what I'll do is I'll change his diaper, change his clothes. No, I won't change his clothes. I change his diaper, and then when we get home, I feed him breakfast, and then I change his clothes, so that you don't want to change his clothes, feed him breakfast, he gets the clothes dirty, and then you have to change his clothes again. So I'm going to wake him up, change his diaper, leave him in his clothes, and then get the boys ready for school. Put him in Colton in the car seat, get the boys to brush their teeth and go potty, and get their snacks out of the fridge, put their shoes and socks on, and then we'll be ready to go. I'm not sure how much of that I'll be able to film. Like I said, I'm new to all of this. This is my first day in the life, but I want you guys to kind of see what it's like for me. So I'll try to film as much as I can, and now I'm going to just wake up this little guy. I hate having to wake him up. See, he doesn't like it either. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, guys, we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we had to stop for a quick snack. Mr. Colton was hungry when he got up, so. Who's down there? Is that Bentley? Okay, you guys need to get your shoes and socks on. We need to get shoes and socks on, and wanna say hi? Say hi, Maverick. Always with those sunglasses. So this is the time. It's about 8:20, 8:15, 8:20.
Mama's work.
Mama's at work. Yeah, Mama. That's Grandma. Yep. Mama's at work. This is the time when they do shoes and socks. As you can see, I'm sorry, this is a bad angle. But shoes and socks, brush teeth, go potty, and I'm gonna put this one in his car seat, and then I keep forgetting to look over here. I'm sorry, this video is gonna suck, but at least it's my first one. I'm working on it. See, they're both doing. They both know how to put their shoes and socks on. The question is, will they do it on any given day? But it looks like they are today, so I'm gonna put this one in his car seat, and we're gonna get ready to go. Bye, guys. All right, we are all locked and loaded. Everybody is in their seats. We've got Maverick there in the back, who is proud of himself for locking himself in his car seat today. I did check it, and it was fine. So here we go. We are leaving for preschool and it is 8:31, so we're doing good. My husband is former military and he has a saying, 15 minutes early is on time is late, and 15 minutes late is really bad. I forget what it is, but it's like really bad. So that's the motto I try to live by. When you have kids, you have got to allow for so much extra time, especially if you have two little ones and a baby, because it's essentially, Maverick is day trained, potty trained. Bentley is like 75%, and then of course the baby is in diapers. So I essentially have like 3 kids in diapers that I have to worry about. Colton regularly change him. Bentley, I have to check his shorts all the time because sometimes he won't tell us that he has to go. He'll just go. He'll just pee in his pants. And then Mav, he is trained, but sometimes he's not trained overnight, so he'll like go overnight or whatever. And so, anyways, I didn't want to make this about potty training. I just wanted to say it's 8:32. So we are heading on the road and we are going to school. So we'll see you later. Bye. Hey guys, sorry about that. I'm still trying to get used to my phone, I'm sorry. So we just got home from preschool drop-off. The 2 older ones are gone and in preschool, and so now I am going to feed this little guy because he is hangry. He gets, he's breastfed on demand like 4, 5, 6 times a day. In between meals, and then he breastfeeds all night, but he has 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And so I'm going to put him in his high chair right now so that I can get his breakfast ready. I'm sorry, I know. So that I can get his breakfast ready. But I wanted to show, I wanted to show and tell you guys as well, if you are, here's your binky, just for a minute, okay? If you're trying to find ways to save time in the morning, if you got to get your kids out of the house too at a certain time, this is what I do. So you know that I set out their stuff the night before, their clothes, their breakfast. I make their snacks. I just try to do everything the night before so that the morning is as quick as possible. So like you guys saw, all they have to do is come in, they get their milk out of the fridge, they tell me, usually it's Maverick who wants cereal, and so I just pour him a bowl with milk, and the bowl is already sitting out. And then Bentley just usually wants one of those pouches, so he has a pouch and he's good to go. And then if Mav wants a pouch, he can have a pouch, he's good to go. So that's breakfast basically. But then what I do is I leave everything. As you can see, there are breakfast dishes in my sink, and I already cleaned the table here where they sit. This is the table where they sit and they have breakfast. And usually you can see the marks because I didn't do a really good job yet, but there's usually cereal here and cereal in the street seats. Hi, boo-boo. And so I just leave that, and for me to leave a spill, it's really hard because I'm very OCD and I like to clean. But leave the spills, leave the dishes. I did let them watch TV earlier, so as you can see in here, it's not too bad. There's a truck there. I think there's a couple of books. Oh, they must put the books away. How sweet. But yeah, so if there's a bunch of toys laying around, just leave it. You can clean it when you get home. Don't even worry about it. I get home, I feed my hangry baby, change his clothes for the day, and then I get to cleaning the house. And I mean just the breakfast portion. Doing the breakfast bowls, wiping down the dining room table, doing the counters, picking up the toys if there's anything to pick up. And then if I wasn't able to get ready before school, like today I had some extra time. If I wasn't able to get ready before school, that's another thing that I do when I get home from preschool drop-off. I take a shower, change my clothes, brush my teeth. Anything I wasn't able to do before drop-off. So that's another way to save time. Just try to remember, and it is pib time. It is always pib time in my house. I'm addicted to these sodas. I know it's terrible. I do drink water because I'm breastfeeding, but I love my pibs. Anyways, try to prioritize what you absolutely need to get done. You need to get your kids up and fed and looking nice and decent, teeth brushed, going potty, hair combed, you know, lunches packed, all that stuff by a certain time. So try to do everything you can the night before, and then the morning of, make sure, if you have young ones like me, 2.5 and 3, they're 16 months apart. Mav will be 4 in October, so very soon. I have to keep reminding them, okay, let's, what do we want for breakfast? Maverick, you gonna eat cereal? Bentley, do you want a pouch? You know, I have to keep pushing them, but they will eat. You have to keep on them, you have to keep reminding them. So, but then it's, after that, it's like, okay, let's do shoes and socks, let's go potty and brush teeth. And they usually will, they like to go potty and brush their teeth, so they'll do that. And then they've both, even Bentley, when Bentley was like 2 years old, he learned how to put his shoes on by himself. He's crazy advanced. And then Mav used to be crazy behind, delayed, but he's gotten better since we put him in preschool last year. So anyways, both of the kids, both of the boys put their shoes and socks on by themselves like 90% of the time. Sometimes I do have to do it for him, but that's not a big deal. And Bentley loves to take his shoes and socks off in the car on the way to preschool. And so today when we got there, I had to put his shoes and socks back on because he just likes being a little turd sometimes. And this one just threw his binky, so he must be really hungry. Oh wait, not that one. This one! This one just threw his binky on the floor, so he must be really wanting something to eat, huh? There, is that not doing it? Is that not doing it for now? Huh? You're gonna give me a smile. Say hi, guys. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. I'm gonna get to cleaning the house and getting it ready for the day. Feed my hungry baby and change his clothes, and then we'll be back for more fun. Bye. Okay guys, real quick, I know some people like to see what you feed your kids and all that, and I'll do that for the older two. This one, he starts out with Beech Nut Organic Oat cereal. We tried the rice cereal at first, which most pediatricians recommend you start with, but it's just really nasty. So I switched over to oats, and he's been doing fine. I make like a, you know, oatmeal out of it with warm water. You can mix it with milk, breast milk formula, anything like that. And then we have Earth's Best. This is another brand I like. It's organic. This is stage 2, but it's I think the difference in stage 1 and stage 2 is like stage 2 is more quantity, but I haven't really found a difference in texture. So I pour a little bit into here just to flavor his oatmeal a little bit. And I can use one of these jars about 3 times for oatmeal for breakfast and before it's gone. So I use about 1/3 of a jar, and those are 4-ounce jars, I believe. Yes, these are 4-ounce jars. So I use a little bit more than 1/4 of a jar, use 1/3 of a jar, and then I mix it into his oatmeal so that it doesn't taste like crap, disgusting plain oatmeal. And that's the consistency, and that's how much he'll eat. So we've got our bib and we're ready to go. Let's go feed this crazy baby.
Hey guys, so we're back from preschool drop-off, and I just wanted to kind of walk around the house and show you things. We got this off Facebook Marketplace for a really great deal. Obviously shoes are here, and then in this drawer we keep the boys' shoes, Maverick and Bentley, and their socks, so that they can put their shoes and socks on in the morning themselves. In this drawer we don't use right now because it's winter hats and scarves and gloves and things. And then up here there's a little area. This is my backpack diaper bag, which I am going to do a what's in my diaper bag video on that very shortly. And then this is Colton's car seat. I have some purses up here that I use sometimes when I go out without the baby, because that thing is huge. This is just our dining room table. I've cleaned up all the breakfast dishes and done all that. Baby's high chair. I like this room. It's just nice and simple. Obviously we have some painting to do, but there's an old china cabinet from, I think it was bought before I was born, so over 33 years old. Come in here, this is the kitchen, and it's a galley kitchen. I really like it. Now this is probably took me about 5 minutes to clean up before I started filming. I did the breakfast cleanup like I said I was going to do, like the dishes and the sink and stuff. Otherwise, this is how we keep our kitchen, our whole house, normally like 90% of the time. Unless the kids are home playing, then of course I don't make them put their toys away or whatever. But I like to have lots of flowers out. These are my favorite, stargazer lilies. And then I do have, those are fake, they're from Michael's, but I like them because I think they look real and I like the color a lot. And then I also bought some acrylic off Amazon. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like there's water in there. So it actually looks like they're real, but they're not, and nobody else will know but you. What else? I love my sink because I look out and I can watch the neighbors, I can watch animals, whatever. This is our little fridge area. We have chore charts for the boys, Mavericks and Bentleys, and I would highly encourage you to make these for yourself because they can be expensive on Amazon. But however, if you do, leave this box empty. Do not put Monday there. I made this wrong. We still use it if the kids do 7 chores. If the kids do one of 7 chores, they get a sticker. And the idea was, if you do all your chores for the week, you get a prize at the end of the week on, I was going to move Monday over, so it would have been Friday, a prize on Friday. However, I kind of screwed up both of them, but the boys know the gist. We're starting to introduce chores. They're 2.5 and almost 4. And what I did is I went to Google and I just printed off, like this is somebody playing with toys, supposed to be picking up toys, brushing teeth, taking a bath, doing laundry, putting dishes away, feeding the dog, and a washer and dryer. So, like, picking up your toys, brushing your teeth, putting your bath toys away, putting your clothes in the hamper, dishes in the sink, feeding the dog or giving him a treat, that's their favorite, and then helping mom with washer and dryer, that's Bentley's favorite. He loves to throw the load in the wash for me or in the dryer for me, and he loves to try to help fold. So if they ever do one of these chores, they get a sticker, which I keep in here in this like heavy duty magnetic thing that stays right there, and they put a sticker there, and then we give them like a mini marshmallow or something. And then this is also sort of my command station. I have our chart there. August, it's about to end. Boys' first day of school is next Tuesday, the day after Labor Day. So that's where on the left I put my grocery list, and then on the right is my dinner list. I do weekly meal planning. Over here I have another little command station. I just have like books and little things to write in. I have some gel because we've all been pretty sick lately. I got this little notebook and I just write notes in it to my husband, and then like up here I write notes to myself, pay bill. So there's a bill we have to pay, and then like if we get anything in the mail, like this bill, I just put it back here and I fill it later. So speaking of germs, right now the dog has an antibiotic, I have an antibiotic, and poor baby Colt has rotavirus. As you guys know, I think I told you he does have rotavirus. But yes, he does. He's so sick. So 3 weeks ago, I got salmonella poisoning from, we think, a restaurant down. We never take the boys out to eat because it's expensive, number one, and number two, it's 3 against 2 and one's a baby. So, and I breastfeed him, so he's kind of like my buddy, which means the older 2 kind of hang out with Chase, it's my husband. So we never eat out because it's expensive, it gets messy, they throw tantrums, and on and on. But this Saturday morning, we were all up and we were like just hanging out, and I said, honey, let's go here for breakfast real quick. It's a buffet place, kids eat free. And I was like, yeah, they just built it not too long ago in our area, and I used to eat there all the time as a kid. And I was like, yeah, that sounds great, let's do that. So we did. We had a great time. It was really cheap. I don't know if I can say the name of it without getting in trouble, but it's a very popular buffet place. So that very night I started having symptoms of diarrhea and nausea and fever. And I told my husband, I was like, this is weird. When you eat something that upsets your stomach, usually you don't get a fever, or like you don't feel like you have the flu. And that same night he had some minor symptoms, like a little bit of diarrhea, a little bit of like nausea, but not really anything. And the boys were fine. All 3 boys were fine.
Well, I found out about a week later that I actually had salmonella. I tested positive for it. So, found out what that was, why I was sick for a whole week for that. It was salmonella poisoning. Well, about a week later, I get sick again with the very same symptoms, and I'm thinking this is salmonella round 2. And my doctor said that they had to send my specimen off to the lab, the state capital, Richmond, the state, I know you guys know I'm from Virginia, but send it to the state lab in Richmond to speciate it, to find out what species of salmonella it was, because there are over 2,000 species of salmonella, so they had to make sure I had the right antibiotic. So today's Monday. I should know tomorrow from my doctor's office what species it is and what antibiotic they can give me. Although I don't know if they'll even give me one, because I found out on Friday, 3 days ago, baby Colt's been sick for a week now with my same symptoms. I've been very careful washing my hands and everything, and I thought there's no way he's got salmonella and nobody else does. So anyways, took him to the doctor on Friday with a diaper. If you are ever concerned about like your baby having diarrhea or bloody stools, save a poop diaper when you go to the pediatrician. They'll really appreciate it, because they can just test his stool right there. They can test it for blood, and they can do a stool culture and send it off, and so your life will be a lot easier. We took a diaper with us, a poop diaper. They tested it. She called me back the next day. It was on a Saturday. I was so happy. And she said, he doesn't have salmonella. Good. He has rotavirus. And I'm like, oh my God. None of my kids, he's my third, none of them ever had rotavirus. And he got vaccinated for it. However, there are 2 types of vaccines, Rototec and Rotarix. Rototec, it's given on 3 doses, 2 months, 4 months, and 6 months. And Rotarix is 2 doses at 2 months and 4 months. Well, each office is different in what they pick, Rotarix or Rototec. My particular office does Rototec. So unfortunately, he was 1 dose short. He had only gotten 2 doses of the vaccine, not 3. So, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. By the way, just disclaimer, I'm a nurse. I'm a pediatric nurse, so I vaccinate my kids. I mean, I do everything like that. I'm sort of I do consider myself a crunchy mama and a natural mama, but I do vaccinate. I've seen kids suffer and die. And so if you're anti-vax, or, I would love to have you around, but I am going to be talking about, things like that we do, like circumcision and stuff, which I'm not going to talk about in this video, but anyway, so we did get him vaccinated, but it wasn't enough. So poor baby Colt, this is, he started his symptoms last weekend. So this is like day 8. He's been not feeling very well. Low grade fever of like 99, 100, so not a true fever. So I can't really give him Tylenol unless he's feeling really bad, which is what his pediatrician said. So I did just give him a dose of Tylenol. We got home from dropping the boys off, and I put him in his high chair to feed him, which is what I always do. I give him breakfast when we get home. Gave him breakfast, which oh my God, he loves. You cannot feed this boy enough. I gave him, he loves to eat. But he got fussy. He started screaming out of nowhere, just this blood curdling scream. So I picked him up, and I could smell that he pooped. So I went and I changed him. His butt is so red, poor thing. Oh my God. So it must hurt to sit down. So I tried to feed him a couple more spoonfuls with him sitting in my lap, and I got probably 2/3 of the bowl in, and I said, okay, that's enough. I don't want to fight him anymore. So, and then I nursed him for a little bit. He still nurses after he eats, and he nurses on demand. And he started getting really quiet, like he was sleepy. So let's go see if he's still in his nursery. Here, let's go see. Nope, he's wide awake. Look at that guy. What are you doing wide awake? You're supposed to be taking a nippy nap. Hi, sweetie. I'm right here. Hi. Hi, honey. Okay, well, I need to go and deal with him. I was going to keep giving you a quick tour. So this is our lovely living room. Not much going on in here. And like I said, this is how we keep the house like 24/7 usually. I try to clean up a lot because I hate clutter and I hate all that. This is my dog Blue. I got him 12 years ago. He's my baby. I can't hardly see him because of the light. But this is his little niche over here. We have this like bar area, which we don't use as a bar, but there's a little area under here. So his bed is here, and then his dog bowls are here. There's also a baby chair here. We don't use it very much, but it's there. And then we have the TV, which we don't watch very much, but it's there if we want to. This is, I wanted the boys' toys to be hidden, so I bought these canvas bins to like hide their toys in so that it doesn't look like kids run the house. And then there's Colton's little jumperoo. Quickly, in our room, there's a closet. This is our bathroom, which I think you saw a little bit of this morning when I was getting ready. Here's another closet. This is Colton's little swing that he sleeps in. We have a pretty big room. I'm very lucky. Chase's side, my side, and then right in the middle where the whale blanket is, that's Colt's little area. And then my dresser. Over here is my desk vanity. And if you see this situation here, that is all the boys' fall school clothes. All of these bags, and they're all the ones that are folded are from thrift stores or donated from my friends. And then I did go to Kohl's and I think another store. Oh, that's a thrift store. So I did go to Kohl's and get them a few new things, but 90% of their clothing is thrifted, and the prices are great. So I'll show you guys. I'll do a school haul for what the kids got for back to school. And that is a camera that I need to return to Amazon because I did not like it. And like I said, I'm going through cameras. I'm trying to, there's a mirror. Oh, it looks good. Okay, so I'm trying to find one that works for me. So just try to be patient. I'm trying to get these up to you guys. Look, the lighting looks bad. Anyways, I'm working on things like editing, lighting, noise, stuff like that. So I appreciate everybody that is patient with me. I really want to make these videos and make them kind of fun for you to watch too. So I'm gonna go take care of the little baby. I'm not sure when I will pick up the vlog again, because I'll probably be taking care of him today since he is since he's not feeling well. I was not holding it high enough the whole time. Oh my gosh. This is the mirror that I get ready in front of every day. We have like, you know, one mirror in the house in front of this big closet back here, and so that's the mirror that I get ready in front of every day. Anyways, so here, let's do this to be funny. Alright guys, like I said, I'm gonna go take care of the little one. I don't know when I'll pick this up again. I don't have any errands to run today, and the boys don't get picked up until like 5 o'clock. Yeah, so anyways, I will see you guys soon. Not sure when or where, but I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey guys, real quick, I realized I forgot to do the older two boys' room. They share a room and they have bunk beds. Oh, wait. There we go. They share a room with bunk beds. I make them clean up their beds and make their beds every morning. They do a pretty good job, but sometimes I have to come behind them and fix them a little bit, and that's fine. We have a dresser here with clothes, a changing pad because they're both sort of in diapers. They're both potty training. There's diapers over there. Maverick is, of course, like 90% trained, and Bentley is like 50% trained. They really like the movie, Dory, I forget what that one was called. But anyways, they love that movie. And then they have a closet here with all their clothes in it. Not very much stuff. This is Maverick's side, this is Bentley's side, and if you guys were wondering this morning, yes, they were matching. I always match their clothes every day because I have 3 boys and that's the only way that I get to like be cute with them. So yes, they do wear matching clothes to preschool every day. And I also forgot to say when I was showing you guys the meds and talking about being sick, this one for the dog is because 3 weeks ago the dog got a bacterial infection and had bloody stools all over the house and all over the front yard for like 4 days. So I had to take him to the doctor and get on an antibiotic too. So we've all been sick with a virus or bacteria of some sort the whole month of August. So I'm just over this. I'm gonna go get that crying baby, and I'll see y'all again soon. Bye.